dropped Renee off at the airport a little bit earlier today. Her mom is not well, and in fact, she's in the hospital, and Renee felt it prudent to fly back to Virginia to check on her mom. And she's going to spend about a week and a half out there in the Virginia area on the East Coast. Jenny and I have 10 days to get in all kinds of trouble. Let's see what we can do. But first, let's get Renee to the airport in San Jose del Cabo.
Had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Aeropuerto Internacional de Los Cabos is the airport there in San Jose del Cabo. The airport has two terminals, one for domestic flights and one for international flights. It's one of the top 25 busiest airports in Latin America, and it's the sixth busiest airport in Mexico. Okay, the things that you can do when your wife has flown like 3,700 miles away. Renee doesn't like fish, and so the other day I got some fish from a guy that was going by the area. He had caught some fish, bagged it up, already filleted, ready to go. And so I didn't have any flour, and so I mixed some Ritz crackers with an egg. And let's open this up and do the smell test to make sure it's still okay. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. You know, fish kind of smells fishy to start with, and so like, how do you know if it's no good? I don't know. We'll find out, right? Got to light the stove first. Got that going there. Let's get the oil heated up. Man, this looks good. It's not really sticking as good as flour would. Yeah, not really sticking good as flour would. It seemed like a really good idea. Maybe if I mash it in there really, it's still not sticking good. Our experiment here with this fish may fail in the very beginning stages. And all of it came right back off. You know what? I think I remember something now. I think you're cheesy peasy. I just remembered something. If my wife was here, she would have told me you're supposed to dip it in water or milk first. Put some milk in there. Now we're going to try it. Brush off the little bit that's not sticking to it, the rest of it's not. Golly day, what a mess. You know what? It's still not sticking. Somebody in the comments can tell me, it won't do me any good, but they can tell me what the heck I'm doing wrong. Besides not using flour, making this mess out of the Ritz crackers with the egg to bind it together and than the flour. I'm not sure any of this is going to work right, but you know what? We'll find out. And bottom line is, it's going to get cooked, and I'll eat it. So it's kind of a win, kind of. Hey, one thing that's a sign that I'm doing something right is that one of the neighborhood dogs is outside the door looking in. So he must smell something and decides he would like to be a part of the party. I don't know. And I think I'm gonna put my reading glasses on because I didn't bring any goggles with me and safety glasses. And frying something, I can just see what would happen if oil splattered up in my eye and then like Renee's gone, so what would I do? You know, I don't know. Let's see what's happening here. Well, one thing that's happening is that, yeah, it does want to fall all off it like I suspected. But you know what? At the state fairs, they sell butter that's been deep fried, so I'm just going to have a Ritz cracker with an egg on it that's been deep fried, so it'll be good. Let's see, I guess I need something to put that on. Consider this my contribution to YouTube. Don't think that if you mash Ritz crackers up and put an egg on it, you're going to have a batter for fish, because it doesn't stick. It does not stick. This might end up in the funniest videos or something like that. Anyway, how not cook fish. Usually I'm a pretty good cook. I've done a lot of cooking over the last 40 years. Really, last 50 years I've done a lot of cooking, but don't think I've ever cooked fish before. That may be the problem. Let's see. Flip them over. And of course it wants to stick. Why wouldn't it? Yeah. Bottom line is I'm going to have a bowl of cooked fish. It's not going to be fillets. It's just going to be crumbled up agglomeration of fish in oil. Well, the disaster seems like it continues. Now I've got two big flies in here that are, I don't know how they got in. Screen everywhere, and fish burning. I don't have any ketchup to dip it in, no cocktail sauce. So I got some honey mustard salad dressing. I'm going to try that. I did have some guacamole left over from dinner last night. You saw that we went out for my birthday and had guacamole left over. And of course, guacamole in the refrigerator for a day kind of gets a little darker green, so that doesn't look as appetizing as maybe it did yesterday. This meal is going downhill fast. There goes that fly. See if I can catch him. I want to do that. Let's see here. This is what the fish looks like so far. And now I said that it was fillets, and it is fillets, but I do see some bones. We'll see. I might have put the glasses on for protecting my eyes, but I need to go see a fireman and get those gloves that won't burn to protect my arms, because I've like grease spattered all up on them, and there goes that fly again. There's like 8 of them in here. Dear God, they're all up there. How the heck? I mean, I'm like in Amityville Horror House, and they're at the window, and they're growing. Hell, well, this is kind of what it looks like. And I don't know what it says about my cooking. I always thought I cooked pretty good, but it seemed like that when I opened the door, all the flies left. It's like they didn't even want to eat with me. Oh well, more for me and Jenny to eat. Jenny, you want? Jenny? Jenny's asleep in her bed. She doesn't even want any. Oh well. Well, I finished dinner, and it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. I ate the fish. The fish was good. It was filleted, but there were some bones in there, so I had to be careful on that one. The guacamole was good. The chips were good. The lemonade that I'd made yesterday, that was good. All my little pills that I take, they were good too. So, success. It took me longer, though, to clean up the mess than it did to cook the meal. You know what I'm talking about on that one, don't you? All right, there we are. That's first adventure, Jenny. What else can we get into that Mama is gone? More things that I can do while Renee is not here is I can cook things that I know that she would not eat. Like some of the other stuff that you've seen that I fixed. I checked with her about some mac and cheese that was in the refrigerator. I'm not a fan of mac and cheese, never have been. But she made some, and it was actually pretty good. When she makes homemade mac and cheese, it is good. It's not like that, craft mac and cheese stuff, But anyway, she made some mac and cheese, and it was good. There was some left over in the refrigerator. I asked her how old it was, and she didn't remember. The best I can figure is it's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 days old, so it should be okay. And I had a little bit of bacon left over from breakfast this morning that I didn't fix. So I cut that up in little teeny small chunks. I'm frying that. Going to add the mac and cheese to it and some Herdez salsa, and it should be good. After getting the bacon like I wanted it, I added in the week-old mac and cheese. Kind of hard, but we'll see what happens. I'll mix it with the bacon. I did drain off the bacon grease, although intellectually, in my heart I didn't want to, because I know it's good, but for my heart I did, if you know what I mean. Not looking too bad. I got a little bit of leftover Herdez, the salsa that I like, and so then dump that in there. See what that does for things. And there is our finished product. I mean, hey, it's not the dinner of champions, but it's not even the breakfast of champions, but we'll see. You want some? Jenny's whining. It must smell better than it looks, but if I have to take Pepto-Bismol later, or I have to get a stomach pump later, we'll find out. I'd order that in a restaurant. That's good stuff. The next day was beautiful. Well, every day is beautiful here, but Jenny and I went to the beach. Look at the beautiful pictures that we took. Now, once again, I did what Renee would not do if she were here. So please, 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 please don't tell her. But I didn't put Jenny on the leash. I just let that dog run on the beach, and she had a great time. She survived it, although she did get knocked down by a wave when she had her back turned to the water and was licking herself. But anyway, she survived it, and as you can see, she's taking a nap. Now this one is just in case, after seeing those other 2 misadventures, you think that I cannot cook. Let me show you what we're having for dinner. This is scrambled eggs with the leftover beef that we had last night and some fresh potatoes and onions, all nice and ready for dinner. If you follow our channel, you are probably already aware of this, that we're now releasing our videos not 3 times a week, but 1 time per week. And it's on Wednesdays. We're going to try to spend more time creating a quality video, quality episode for you to enjoy each week on Wednesdays. Also, we're starting another channel that's going to be released once a month. A lot of folks have said, hey, we really love the music that you put with your videos and all such beautiful scenery. And you know, it kind of got me thinking, I enjoy the beautiful scenery and I enjoy editing and putting the beautiful music with it. So we're creating a channel called Take a Breath, and that will come out on the first Sunday of every month. And it's a chance for you just to take a breath, to breathe, to enjoy the beauty of what the episode is about. It'll have a common theme to it. The first one that will be released in June will be the ocean. And let me just tell you, there are some beautiful scenes that I can't wait for you to see, and they're of course set to beautiful music. Thank you so much for joining us on the journey. Hit the like button, subscribe if you've not already done so, share our videos. We so much appreciate you. Dios te bendiga, mi amigos.